In this Web3 for TradBiz Executives and Investor video series, we've just finished exploring Web3's impact on TradBiz markets and business models, as well as Web3 investment opportunities. Let's now examine where we are in terms of financial services institutions, businesses, and individuals adopting crypto assets and Web3. My name is Randall Hancock, and I'm the CEO of Accelerating Biz. While there has been significant uptake globally in crypto across investors, businesses, and consumers, the data shows that we are still early in Web3 adoption, which means there remains plenty of room for growth over the coming years as the transition from Web2 to Web3 proceeds. Institutional investments in crypto assets and Web3 continue to grow. Major investors are continuing to make investments in crypto assets and Web3 projects, even during the 2022 crypto winter. According to Crunchbase, venture firms invested $9.3 billion in 534 Web3 deals in the first half of 2022. While this was down from the $12.5 billion during the same period in 2021, each of the last 4 quarters have exceeded $4 billion in total venture investments. Venture firms include traditional investors who have pivoted toward Web3, like Andreessen Horowitz, investors focused exclusively on Web3, such as Digital Currency Group, and the venture arms of crypto-focused companies like Coinbase Ventures. There also continues to be meaningful activity in the crypto fund space, with crypto fund research tracking 88 fund launches in 2021, down slightly from 102 in 2020. Traditional finance services, or TradFi firms, also continue to adopt Web3 solutions in areas like wealth management, trading, custody services, and even as legal tender. The wealth management arms of TradFi firms like Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, Citi, JP Morgan Chase are increasingly providing their wealth management clients with exposure to leading crypto assets and funds. Many of these banks have either opened or are considering opening crypto asset trading desks as well. Established custodians, including BNY Mellon, State Street, and BNP Paribas, are expanding their services to include holding crypto keys and managing Web3 ecosystem treasuries. And the countries of El Salvador and the Central African Republic have even adopted Bitcoin as a form of legal tender in advance of a number of other countries that are considering doing the same. Businesses are also adopting crypto assets and making Web3 investments. As awareness about Web3 increases, established businesses are beginning to adopt crypto assets and participate in Web3 ecosystems. For example, several publicly traded companies, including MicroStrategy, Tesla, and Square, have begun accumulating Bitcoin in their corporate treasuries. Multiple payment companies have also started incorporating crypto assets into their payment platforms and networks, including Visa, MasterCard, Square, Venmo, and American Express. Well-known brands such as Samsung, Twitter, Atari, the NBA, Manchester City, Nike, Twitter, McDonald's, Reddit, PwC, and Verizon are all plugging into Web3 ecosystems. Coinbase became the first crypto company to go public in 2021, with other companies poised to do the same once the crypto and securities markets recover, including Gemini, BlockFi, Bakkt, Exodus, and Kraken. Just 3% of the global population has adopted crypto assets to date, while the number of people owning crypto assets is estimated to have grown from about 40 million in 2017 to around 250 million in 2022. Today's figure represents a bit more than just 3% of the total population. Outside the United States, developing countries like India, Pakistan, Nigeria, and Vietnam have the largest numbers of crypto asset holders, perhaps driven by the alternatives crypto assets like Bitcoin provide to their own inflation-prone currencies. On a global basis, crypto asset holders skew toward males and younger generations, at least for now. Looking at the United States, more than 30 million US adults currently hold crypto assets. Representing less than 20% of the adult population, about 34 million Americans are expected to own crypto assets by the end of 2022. Millennials and Gen Zs tend to be more likely to have adopted crypto assets than the older Gen X and baby boomer generations, perhaps due to having grown up in a world of connected mobile devices and online services. Bitcoin remains the #1 crypto asset owned by Americans in 2022, followed by Ethereum's Ether. In conclusion, financial services firms, businesses, and individuals are increasingly adopting crypto assets, but we are still early in the Web3 transition. In this video, we covered how financial services firms continue to invest in crypto assets and fund Web3 related deals. Major TradFi are also venturing into Web3 related services in areas like wealth management, trading, custody, and even as legal tender for a couple of countries. At the same time, businesses are holding crypto assets in their corporate treasuries, payment companies are incorporating crypto into their platforms, and well-known brands are plugging into Web3 ecosystems. Finally, while the number of people who own crypto assets has grown dramatically worldwide, as well as in the United States, they still represent a small proportion of the global population. We are still early in the transition from Web 2 to Web 3, which means you still have time to position yourself and your organization to take advantage of this evolution. Congratulations! If you've been working your way through this series, there's just one more video to go. Join us as we discuss ways to chart your Web3 path forward. If you found this video useful, please like it. Subscribe to the Accelerating Biz channel on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Medium, and visit acceleratingbiz.com for additional Web3 insights and resources. If you have feedback or questions, contact us on any one of these channels. Thank you and see you soon.